Guilty. He did it. He killed the teacher. I really think that he killed the teacher. I really do, and I have evidence to support it. But honestly, I think there are two theories as to what is going on here. This mystery, drama, detective, suspenseful, I mean, whatever this show is. Now, before I go in depth into the episode and talk about what actually happened, my first overall impressions, man. So, Ranpo Kitan, game of Laplace. Laplace? Like, what is that? I don't even know what that means, but the episode at first, the first half, I was like, oh my god, what am I watching? The animation sucks. And I have some issues with some of the stuff that was going on in this episode. I will talk about it. But then as the episode progressed, I was like, damn, it's getting interesting. It's getting interesting and pretty good. So I do recommend that you go ahead and give it a chance. But if you're not sure or if you don't have the time, just wait for the 2 more episodes that I do reviews of. Because again, I'm not sold 100%, but pretty good so far. So let me talk about the issues I have with this episode before I go indefinite. The art style, okay, I get it. You maybe you're trying to save on money, or maybe you're trying to portray that certain characters are more important than others. But honestly, the studio's trying to make it seem like, okay, these are the important characters. These are the characters that we should focus on. But it's really distracting when you have characters in the background who are all grayed out. There's no detail. It's just gray, like stick figures. So it's actually distracting, and it's also kind of, lazy. But maybe it's budget reasons. If it's art style decision, then I really disagree with it. But if it's because of budgeting, then I can understand. Maybe you guys had a low budget, but honestly, like I wish that the people around had detail, were like actual characters, because all grayed out is getting kind of annoying. And you're not the first show to do it. This isn't the first show that does this, but I really don't like it when the shows do this. Now at the beginning, it was interesting because it was desaturated, almost black and white, very close. But then, oh, thank you. It went into color. It was vivid, very colorful. I like it. Now the character designs. Let me talk about our main character, because oh my god, Kobayashi, that's his name, okay? At first I was like, oh, we got a girl main character. But no, it's a guy. This guy must be hiding in the closet or something, seriously. And his best friend must be hiding in the closet too. Even the new teacher, she was like, oh, I thought you were a girl. If the teacher tells you that she thought you were a girl and you're a guy, we got some issues, dude. You got some issues. This guy sounds like a girl. He dresses like a girl with his little handkerchief thing hanging right here. And then when he went to visit the detective, he was by the piano with his legs crossed. I'm like, yo, you're in the closet hardcore, dude. Just get out. And his friend who's like the student vice president or something, from the student council or student president, he must have a crush for him, because unless they go way back and there is a real reason, which maybe they're gonna give us more info in the next few episodes, there's a real reason for him to care for this character. I just find it a little odd. So his name is Hashiba. Hashiba is the friend of the main character who, he's just there to be there, I guess, to be supportive and be the how do you say it? A devil's advocate in a way, because he's the only rational one. He was like, no, we shouldn't be here. But our main character is a little creepy. So we have some other detectives, blah blah blah. Who cares? We don't really care about them. The one we should be focused on is Akechi. Akechi's 17 years old, and he is like L. This is very similar to Death Note in many ways. Okay, first of all, our main character asks the detective, "Can I be your assistant?" So that's another thing. Also, our main character is the suspect of an investigation being done by this weird character who's actually pretty damn young and who has special privileges from the government. Sounds like L, It sounds like L. So Death Note, hence, yeah, maybe these people were inspired by Death Note. They love Death Note so much. That was an influence when they were making this anime. Now I do think, let me get now. Oh, before I continue, the ending music. Loved it. The opening music, I just brush it off to the side, but the ending music was awesome. I really liked the ending music. Okay, theories, predictions. So clearly something's up with Kobayashi, because when Kobayashi went to visit the detective and he had this like weird look in his face, like he's guilty or something. And honestly, there's only two theories that I can think of. One, either the new teacher, her name is Hanabishi. Either she did it, okay, so maybe three theories. Either she did it, someone else did it who hasn't been introduced yet, or our main character did it. And I do think our main character did it because he was bored. He hates this life. Everything's so boring. He just wants some excitement. So this whole situation is the excitement that he's happy for. He's happy that he's getting arrested. He's happy that the teacher died. He's glad that the teacher died. He's happy he died. He wants to get into the investigation, things like that. And this person is just really creepy. Really creepy. So this is what I think happened. I think this person drugged himself in the beginning. Kobayashi must have drugged himself to wake up and kind of have a loss of memory, but his motives are still there. And slowly he's gonna be regaining his memories, and I mean, he knows he did it. If this is the case, if he is the one who did it, because I do think this anime is eventually gonna go really dark. Now, the suspect saying like, no, I don't think you did it. Like right away, the detective, the main detective, 17-year-old, he was like, you didn't do it, and I know you didn't do it. But that's not what a detective does. The detective is still suspicious. So I do think that secretly the detective is very suspicious of Kobayashi. So that's my theories. Now, what about the teacher? What about the new teacher? When she came in, she had something weird in her arms, like some weird lines or something. So that's red flag that maybe she did it. Honestly, I think it was just it could be that she did it. Okay? That could be like foreshadowing that she did it, or it could be telling us that our main character is so observant that he noticed that the teacher had that and was thinking of a way of making that teacher the new suspect, or you know, bring that teacher into the investigation to make things more interesting. So honestly, what I think is that throughout the series, our main male character knows he did it and is honestly just trying to put the blame on other people to try to play this game to make things interesting, whereas the detective is gonna pretend like, no, you didn't do it, I believe you didn't do it, but secretly he is suspicious of her. I'm sorry, him. You see, it's kind of might as well be a girl. So I do think that's what's going on, and I don't think that what's his name? See, Hashiba. I don't think Hashiba, the student council president, I don't think he did. I think he's clueless. He has nothing to do with what's going on. None of the other detectives did it either. So I do think this is kind of like L versus Kira. It's gonna be the detective versus our main character, and it's gonna get interesting. We're gonna get to see new characters, of course. Something more with the new teacher, and it's gonna go dark. It's really gonna go dark. That's what I predict. Now, when they went to visit the house of the detective, another thing. So we do know that our main character is very observant. Might as well be a detective himself. But the detective was just spilling out the goods. Here's what I do. This is a secret organization. No, a detective does not do that. So I think this guy is just giving him like information to kind of, I do think he sees him as a suspect. So giving all that information out, it just didn't make any sense. The police did come and arrest the main character, and it's gonna just be an interesting battle. I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. You see what I don't like about the series, you see what I find that's interesting and has potential. So giving it the 3-episode rule is probably what I'm gonna do, and after 3 episodes I'm really gonna decide whether I'm gonna drop this or continue watching. Or you guys can tell me, do you see this episode? Do you think I should continue watching? Or do you think I should drop this? Do you not like it? Do you enjoy it? I want to hear your thoughts, and I also want to hear your theories, because again, I have 3 theories, and my main theory is that the main character did it. The second theory is that the teacher did it, and the third theory is that there's a new character that we don't know of, that hasn't been introduced yet, that did it. So what do you guys think? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel if this is your first time here, and also just have a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
これ、触み?
How about fuck me? No, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Now I'm in the watch.